In today's video, I want to give some support and encouragement to those of you who are blind or visually impaired and interested in starting a YouTube channel. So come with me and let me give you some tips and tricks why I think you should start a YouTube channel. Come with me, let's go check it out. Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Matt with Blind to Billionaire. I appreciate you being here and taking the time to watch this video. So today, I just wanted to give some support and encouragement to all of you who are blind or visually impaired and interested in starting a YouTube channel. So in the comments section over the last few months, I've interacted with quite a few of you who are very interested in starting a YouTube channel. And I think that's awesome. I think that'd be really cool. It's a really cool way for all of us to engage in the community and really just offer support to all of each other and also share a lot of our ideas and experiences with each other. So if you haven't already, if you haven't searched around on YouTube, there are a lot of different visually impaired or blind YouTubers that have channels. And I think it's really cool. I actually watch a lot of videos from all of you who have these channels. And I thought it was really cool to see this, and it's really interesting watching all these videos because everybody has something different to offer. Even though all of us are dealing with essentially the same thing, either vision loss, low vision, or complete blindness, I think that all of us bring something very different to the community, and it's also very helpful. And I think it's just been so much fun connecting with everybody through the videos, like through these other different channels that have videos, and just through the comments section on all these videos that I upload here on this channel. So something else that I thought was very interesting is in the last few months, I've had quite a few different people reach out to me in the comments section or privately through messages on Facebook, or in some cases, I've actually given my phone number out to a few people, and we've connected, and I've had a surprising number of people who have said that they want to start a YouTube channel, but they're afraid to do so because they're not really sure how it's going to go with complete blindness or low vision to the point that they're not really sure how it's going to go as far as setting up the camera, editing videos, and just producing the videos in general. So let me just give you a little idea of how this is working for me. So right now, if you've probably been watching my videos, about 3 weeks ago, I got my first iPhone. Actually, not only my first iPhone, but my first smartphone. So it's been a huge transition for me from literally going from like a really old, just slider phone that doesn't do much of anything to an iPhone that literally lets me connect with like the world and all of you here on this channel. So it's been a really cool transition. I've really enjoyed it. Even though it was stressful starting out, I've really enjoyed the transition, and it has made my life so much easier and more efficient. But the reason I'm pointing that out, the iPhone, is because I'm actually videotaping this all by myself. I realize that's not a big deal because a lot of people make videos by themselves, but here's the deal. As I stand here, I have a general idea of where the camera is, and the reason that I know that is because I have it set up on a tripod, and that extends, it's a tripod that extends probably 2.5 feet, maybe like half a meter-ish or 2/3 of a meter. It stands about that tall, and I actually have it, the camera in it, and I have this little button here that's a Bluetooth button. So basically what I can do is I can start and stop the video with this button. If you can't see what I was holding up, which I need to do a better job dictating and just giving more verbal instruction of what I'm doing, I have this little tiny button basically that connects Bluetooth to the camera, and all I do is just press the button when I want to start and stop video or take pictures. So that's what allows me to stand back here and start the video rather than walking up to the camera and pressing the play button. So as I stand here, I have a general idea of where the camera is, and the way that I know where the camera is, because I put it on the tripod, and then I literally just backed straight up from that. And prior to shooting this video, I took a picture of myself, and if you can't see the video, I actually have an earbud in my left ear, and the reason that I do that is because as I'm standing here recording this video, the camera is dictating in my ear. It keeps saying one face centered. So that means I know that I'm, generally centered in the screen. It might not be perfect, but at least I know that I'm still in the video. So that's good. So what I did is I backed right up. I let the camera tell me that one face centered. So then I knew, okay, here I am. And I don't think I pointed out or that I said, but I can't see the camera. I literally don't see the camera at all. I think I'm looking at it just because, like I said, I backed up from the camera and I'm just kind of like staring in the general direction that I came from. So I hope I'm looking at the camera. But the point I'm trying to get at is I'm recording these videos by myself, and then after this video is done, I'm actually going to upload it to YouTube again by myself without vision. Like I can't see anything to be able to do this. So I'm just doing it all through what I hear and through what I've learned on the iPhone through the editing software that I've been using. So as for how I know when I'm in the film, well, like I just laid out to you, what I do is I have one earbud in my left ear, and I have the phone on voiceover so that it can still continue talking to me. And I set the phone up, and then, like I said, I just back up from it, and I let it dictate into my ear, you know, when it tells me that I'm centered, one face centered. It keeps saying it into my ear, so I know exactly what it says. Well, I suppose I could take the earbud out, but the problem with that is then the phone might start talking. So I want to just keep it in even though it's distracting. I just want to make sure that it's not distracting the quality of the video and the audio. But as far as, you know, this whole video, so I'm recording this with the tripod, and I have this little Bluetooth button that I'm using to start and stop the video. I have the camera on a tripod, and I back straight up from it with the phone on voiceover, letting it dictate into my ear when I am in the film, when I'm in the shot. And then I just start the video and I record here. And then when I'm done, I'll just stop it. And then as far as putting the video together, the editing may not be the best. And in fact, it's probably not going to be that great at all. But the fact is, well, let me just digress for a moment. I was actually talking with a good friend from this channel just a few days ago. And this person actually made a good point. Because this person also has a channel, and he was saying, you know, actually he does a really good job. Like, his videos are really good, and he does a great job editing, and he's also visually impaired. And I was saying, you know, your videos are really good. Like, you edit so good, and you do just such a great job. And he was saying, and then I was also saying, like, I don't do the best job editing my videos. And then he said, you know, Matt, you don't do, like, your editing isn't like mine is, but you make up for it in value with the content that you're delivering. So I thought, you know, that's a really nice gesture, and that's really nice of him to say to me that although my editing isn't like the best ever, he said I'm making up for it in value that I'm delivering through the content of these videos. So I really appreciated him saying that, and I thought, you know what, that's true. A lot of us here on these channels are visually impaired or blind, and from what I've heard through the comment section, a lot of us may not even be able to see what's going on in the video. So as far as, like, if we don't have the best centered shot of us, and if we're not perfectly in the picture and the editing isn't perfect, well, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter all that much, because a lot of us aren't even really seeing the video anyway. But rather, if we're delivering valuable content through the videos, at the end of the day, that's the most important part, right? So like I said originally, a while ago at the beginning of this video, I've been talking with a lot of you who want to start videos but are a little bit fearful to start because you're not sure how you're going to go through the process. So as I was saying, when the phone started ringing, a lot of you, from what I've noticed in the comments, are maybe a little bit hesitant to start a YouTube channel because maybe you're not sure about the editing of the films, or you're not sure about the placement of the camera and making sure that all of the video looks good to everybody. So I just want to let you know, like, I wouldn't worry about that at all. I just definitely wouldn't worry about that. So this is really awkward. So when that phone call came in, I just have to digress for a minute. When that phone call came in, I thought I stopped recording, which, now that I think of it, I actually don't think I did. So you may have seen me fumbling around on the phone trying to figure out what to do, and I'm pretty sure I was recording all of that. So then anyway, I stepped back, and I thought, okay, I was going to start recording again, and then I hit the button on my little button here, and I thought for sure that I was recording. So here I was for about 6 or 7 minutes just talking away, and then I hit the button to stop it, and then all of a sudden said start video, and I thought, oh shoot, I literally wasn't recording any of it. So I don't know what I've already said and what I haven't. So if I've already said any of this, I apologize, but I'm just going to try to run through what I think I just said a little bit, and hopefully you can glean a little bit of value out of that information. In fact, let me check the phone really quickly just to see if this is still recording, because I'm a little bit nervous. It just said in my ear, stop recording. So hang on just a second. This is going to be, again, kind of awkward. I'm going to feel around for the tripod without tipping it over right here. And let me feel for just a second. Please hold on. Okay, it seems like it's still recording. So there, good. Okay, so again, the videos aren't perfect. Definitely not. As a person who is blind, like I literally can't see the camera, I can't see the phone. As you noticed, as I approached the camera to see if it was still recording, I had to kind of slowly make my way there and feel for the tripod. I didn't want to tip it over. And then I gently touched the screen to see if it said stop recording when I touched the button, which means it is recording right now. So I just want to let you guys know that your video quality doesn't have to be that great, but rather the message that you're delivering is what is going to gain the viewership and subscribership that you may be looking for. And not only that, just the connection with all the people, because when you deliver good, valuable content, which I always strive to do in all of my videos, which maybe I don't, but you know what, I'm always trying to deliver as much great, valuable content as I can. But when you deliver that content, you're going to get comments in your section, you know, down in the comments section, and that's when you can start connecting with people. So to me, that's one of the most important things. Although I enjoy making these videos and creating valuable content, I really look forward to the comments as they start coming in after I publish the video, because that's my time to connect with all of you who are supporting me and supporting this channel. Because after all, if it wasn't for you, this channel would be nothing. I mean, this channel would literally be nothing if you weren't supporting me and this channel. So it encourages me and excites me to make these videos and upload them and then see the response that I'm getting from these videos. It's really cool. So I'm trying to remember other things that I talked about during the time when I thought I was recording, but I actually wasn't. So anyway, if you're someone who is hesitant to start a channel, or it's not even a thought, but now that I'm mentioning it, you're thinking like, you know, maybe a channel would be pretty cool. You know what? I think you should start it. If anything, just start producing some videos, put them up on YouTube, and just see what kind of response you get. And just remember, just stay with it for a little while. It takes some time to get some views and start getting some activity on your channel. It definitely takes a while. For me, I started this channel in April of 2018, and I would say I didn't really get a whole lot of people or views on any of my videos for probably like 2 months. I mean, I got a few views here and there, but not much at all. I think it was more like my parents and maybe some family that was watching them just to give me some support. But other than that, I don't think I got a whole lot of anything on my channel for at least a couple months. And then I started to gain a little traction, and then here I am in January of 2019, and I have, you know, all of you friends on here that I get to connect with a few times per week, which is so cool to me. It's just so much fun connecting with all of you and just hearing your stories, hearing your examples, hearing some of the strategies that you use pertaining to some of the videos that I produce. And it's just been so much fun. So overall, it's a community that we're building together, not necessarily individually, but all of us have something very different to bring to this community and offer all of us. So it's just a really cool experience. So if you're on the fence or you're new to the YouTube thing, just keep going at it. Just keep continuing to upload videos and put out your content. And I promise you, someone and a group of people definitely will find your content to be valuable, and they'll start following you, and you'll build your own community. You know, if you question that, feel free. Go search on YouTube for anything. Literally type in anything you can ever think of. Find the first 3 videos that come up, click on those videos, check on the channels, and I guarantee you those channels have a pile of subscribers. It's just ridiculous. You can find the most obscure videos in the world, and those channels have a bunch of people following it. So what I'm saying with this is that everybody has a message, and I guarantee you someone will find that message to be valuable. So don't worry about the video quality necessarily. but focus on more the content that you're producing and delivering to your audience as the valuable part of your video. So if you happen to set up your camera and you start recording, and then maybe you realize afterward, like, oops, I forgot to turn the camera around and it's actually pointing at the wall, like I did like 2 weeks ago. Doesn't matter. You know, it just really doesn't matter. People are going to listen to your video and take out the information from what you're talking about versus what they're seeing. So, you know, like I've already mentioned in this video, a lot of us in this community can't even see what's on our screen anyway. So it doesn't matter to us if you're pointing at a wall or your screen is just black. For the few of us that actually can see the screen, I'm guessing our vision isn't the best anyway, that we're not going to catch every last little detail. I mean, after all, that's why we're in the blind and visually impaired community, right? Because our vision isn't that great. So overall, I just want to give you some support and encouragement for all of you who are here on YouTube already, or just starting on YouTube, or just still even just thinking of the idea as a channel. I think you should just go at it. Just go for it, and just put out some great content, and I promise you, you will get a following at some point. It might take a little while, but you'll definitely get it. So I think I'll wrap this up. One other thing I want to point out that's really important, like I already said, is after I upload these videos, all these comments that come in, that is the most important part of this YouTube venture for me. The ability to connect with all of you who are in this blind and visually impaired community through the comments section. I think it's so cool. When I go through the comments, like I've said and I've promised so many times, I comment on I respond to every comment that comes in on all these videos. And it's something that's important to me, and I value that. So when I get all these comments, I go through and I'm responding to them. One thing that I think is so cool is when I'm reading through the comments, I can maybe see, like, you know, as I see a comment, I might see, oh, look, this other friend here actually commented on the same comment. So that there's actually some conversation going back and forth between these two people. And I think that's so neat that not only are you taking value from my videos, but yet you're connecting with each other through the comments section and kind of building friendships and relationships there through the comment section on these videos, which is really cool. I mean, that's overall, that's the whole purpose of this channel and the community, is to get all of us acquainted, to build relationships, to build friendships, just to build a community where all of us have a commonality and we can come to a central place where all of us can connect. And maybe not all of us are connecting with each other through the comment section, but there's enough of it. And overall, it's a really cool place for us to talk and share our experiences and some of our ideas. So like I've already said, I literally comment and reply to every comment that comes in on all these videos. And it's something that's very important to me, and I've promised that to you, and I will continue to do it. So if you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below, and you will hear from me within, you know, it's usually within about 24 hours, but maybe sometimes it's a little bit longer, but I generally try to get them in within about 24 hours, all of my responses. So yeah, anyway, if you have any comments or questions, please leave those down below. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, please do me a huge favor and subscribe. I just always love connecting with all of you who are new, or maybe you've been here a while. Either way, it doesn't matter. I just love connecting with all of you and hopefully giving you just as much as an excitement and value into your life as you are giving me through these videos. So thanks again. I hope I was able to hit on some of the points that I hit on before when I thought I was recording that I actually wasn't. But anyway, again, the quality of this video isn't the best, but hopefully the delivery and the content of this video is actually more valuable than maybe like some of the video issues that I was having. So please forgive me for any of those. Hopefully it won't happen again, but I'm sure it will, because you know what? I just can't see what's going on and I have to feel my way around. So that's just part of the game here as someone who's a blind YouTuber. So anyway, thanks again for your support. I really do appreciate it. It means so much to me. Thanks again. Leave any comments or questions down below and hit the subscribe button if you are new. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Okay, and it didn't stop, so I'm gonna feel my way over and end this video by me, where is it? feeling around for the tripod and pressing the button to stop. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you later.